Okay, so autopilot in the dashboard you've seen. It's all plumbed into the hydraulic ram here. I showed you that in the previous video. There's an electric pump, and there was some debate as to whether the electric pump would fight against the steering wheel. In other words, when the autopilot's on, will it try to turn the steering wheel? Well, the answer to that is surprisingly no. But let's just have a look. So we're on standby, so now if we go into menu, mode, you can do it on here as well, look on the, oh no, I didn't want that one, I want setup, autopilot calibration, vessel settings, and let's go down to commissioning, and the dockside wizard ready. So the dockside wizard is the first time that we're going to try and drive the hydraulics. So we've obviously done this already, otherwise I wouldn't know how to do it. So I'm a wheel drive, well I'm not, I'm hydraulic, so let the noisy car go by. So I'm not too worried about which one of those two I select. And rudder limit has been updated, yeah fine, 30 degrees, that's safe. Full overtime, 10 seconds, that's a reasonable starting point. So our new task is to check the rudder drive, please center and let go. Well, as we just discussed, unless you're a wheel pilot, which we're not because we're hydraulic, you don't need to let go of the wheel because nothing's going to happen to it. Press continue and autopilot will now move the rudder, check if it's safe, blah 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 blah. So I'm going to press the OK, and probably just about hear that motor there. So look, so that turned to port, and that's what it's asking you. Well, that's good. So we say yes. Press OK if it's safe to engage the rudder in the opposite direction. So it's going to go back to neutral again. So here we go. So it looks like we got it, right? So did the rudder move to starboard? Yes, it did. Everything's done, cancel it, and you can see down there, look, detecting magnetics, so nothing's perfect, it's still calibrating the compass. Tried to get the best position I could, and that's still working out for itself what's there and what's not. But yeah, fascinating. So the autopilot can be on, so let's just turn the autopilot on temporarily, so we're now in auto mode, but we're heading 100 degrees because obviously we're on dry land, look, so nothing's going to move, that compass bearing isn't going to change. But of course, because we're now on an auto heading, I can kind of do the fly-by-wire steering. So if I ask it now to head 105, it can't because the boat won't move, but it ain't going to stop it trying. And let's do a little bit more. See it moving now? So it's trying to get there. Trying, but it's not going to get anywhere. But now look what I can do. So the pilot's running, it's trying to turn the wheel over. But what I can do is I can actually use the manual mode. So both of them are running at the same time. So I can override if I want to, or I can let the autopilot run as it wants to as well. That was most unexpected. Everyone I spoke to thought that actually what will happen is when the autopilot is engaged, the wheel will go round. Why it doesn't? Well, think about it. A pump is not designed to go in reverse, if you like. A pump is designed to turn high pressure effectively into low pressure and motion, and a pump is designed to take fluid and turn it into high pressure. So of course, by the pump going back through the steering gear, or the steering gear going back through the pump, they actually resist motion, so they don't move. So it's like they don't, when one or the other is turned off, it's like they don't exist. But when they're both in operation, I've got to watch out, don't then reach the hard limits. When they both are in operation, they're perfectly happy because one doesn't know the other one exists. Fascinating. Okay, just taking them off auto into standby, all doing what it should do. Quite pleased so far. Obviously limited to what you can do dockside, as they call it, but I've done pretty much everything I can. Just got to do something with the compass calibration. Not happy with that at the moment, but it really is difficult to find a perfect position for it. Okay, more soon.